This is Hades at Hades Gaming, and today we're going to be going over everything that we saw within the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War multiplayer reveal, all the perks, all the score streaks, and obviously some certain very pertinent information to the game itself, so let's go over it. The beta will begin on October 8th for PlayStation 4 users and October 15th for Xbox One users. Obviously, you will get early access to the game if you actually pre-order the game. It doesn't matter what edition you pre-order, you'll be able to play the beta a little bit early. The maps that we've seen so far are Armada, Miami, Satellite, Moscow, and Crossroads. All of these are in different locations and all of them are drastically different from the last. So these ones are original maps. They're not remakes of others. They're not, specific locations from other Black Ops games. These are completely new maps and I love to see that so far. Hopefully we get more original maps in the future. Now the perks, you can always equip up to 6 perks at once if you unlock a specific wild card. And I think that that's a bit overpowered, but obviously you have to sacrifice certain things to use that wild card. So for perk 1, we have Engineer, Tac Mask, and Flak Jacket. Now the description for Engineer reads, detect enemy equipment and score streaks through walls. Tac Mask gives you resistance to flash and stun grenades, and you are immune to gas. And Flak Jacket, you'll take less damage from explosives and Molotov cocktails. Now, those are very, you can mix those two very well. I mean, you like Tac Mask and Flak Jacket, you can mix very well, and Engineer and Tac Mask, you can mix very well. So I think that that's a really good combination. Anything paired with Tac Masks is really good because obviously people are going to spam flash and stun grenades when they have the chance. So I think that that's pretty cool. For perk 2, we have Scavenger, which will allow you to replenish ammo from enemy players. Obviously, you're going to be using your gun a lot in this game, and especially with something that I'm going to tell you later, this is actually very, very useful. We have Quartermaster, which will allow you to recharge your equipment over 25 seconds. So if you're going to use, as I said, Scavenger, you're going to want to use Quartermaster too, because that will just always make sure that you have a lot of lethals and tacticals, and you will also have the max amount of ammo that you can possibly carry. Now, Tracker will allow you to see an imprint of enemies to reveal them on the map. Now, if you actually, what's interesting, you can actually see them, and I think that you can actually see them through walls. I'm not really sure about that, so please correct me if I'm wrong, but you can still see an imprint of enemies to reveal them on the map. Now, for perk 3, we have Cold-Blooded. AI-controlled score streaks will not target you. Player-controlled kill streaks will not highlight you. You will show up cold on thermal scopes, and you will also be able to be hidden from players in vehicles. They will not see your nameplate. That's a very overpowered version of Cold-Blooded in my opinion, but that's what it is. And then we have Ghost. Now, Ghost in Modern Warfare was not used for a perk. It was basically just used as, I think actually it was used for a perk. I'm sorry. It was used for a perk, but the problem is that you were completely undetectable. It didn't matter what you did, you were completely undetectable. Even if you sat in corners, it didn't make a difference. But this year with Ghost, you were undetectable by spy planes while planting or defusing bombs or controlling score streaks. Now, this one is going to be drastically overpowered and used with Ninja, which is you will be able to sprint quieter and you will be resistant to field mic. Now, field mic can be used, that's a field upgrade. That can be used as a, sound horning device. It's really, really annoying to think about, but, obviously there's going to be some way to counter it. I'm sure that will come up later in the game. But for the score streaks, now the score streaks are interesting. These are really, really high point values for these score streaks, and the score streak system works a little bit different this year, so I'll explain that in a bit, and it will all make sense once I explain it. The RCXD will come in at 600 points, the spy plane will come in at 800 points, the artillery strike will come in at 1900 points, the napalm strike will come in at 2400 points, air patrol 2750, war machine 3150. Holy shit, that is a lot of points. Attack helicopters will come in at 3750, and the chopper gunner will come in at 6,000 points. Now here's the thing. Obviously, those are very, very high values. But what's interesting this time is that even if you die, those points still stay. They stack up. Like, they will go towards the next kill streak. But here's the thing. That's very interesting, but here's the problem. The kills are worth 50 points each. Now, if you go on a longer kill streak, this will make veteran players very, very happy. There will be a multiplier. So, like, you go on the kill streak, and obviously, you get your 50 points. But then, if you actually get more kills before you die, you'll actually get a multiplier. So, say you got, 6 kills in a row, you'll get a 6 times multiplier for that, and I think that that's really, really cool. Now, all of this information is really interesting, and I really hope to see more as far as this game is concerned, because this seems interesting because the score streaks are obviously something like Advanced Warfare, but I do like the fact that they're kind of catering to noobs and veteran players at the same time. Not so much Modern Warfare, which was really, really catering towards noobs, but this is all the information that we have on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, so I really think that you guys need to, hype up for this game because it seems really interesting and really cool. So just let me know down in the comment section below what you think about all this, and how would you do things differently within the multiplayer. This is Hades at Hades Gaming, signing off. Have a good one.